Hey everybody, this is Marz Super on the Marz Super channel, and I have another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle ready for you. Hey guys! I am recording this right after the last Wi-Fi battle. So if I'm not mentioning something, sorry. There's something I had a lot of time to record this morning. So I'm gonna record this. I don't know if this is gonna go up or not, but I am gonna record it. And I'm already ticked off at this team. Look at this! Okay. So I'm playing someone off the pokeanimo app. I'm going to take a picture of the team right now. And this team is already wild. You see the Landorus, the Metagross, which is Mega because it's the only Pokemon that's possibly Mega on this team. You see the Sylveon. You see so much. And I think I'm actually going to start. I want to say I'll just start off with Tornadus. Because it seems like we're going to deal with Stealth Rocks, and two of my Pokemon do not want to take Stealth Rocks like that. We actually, we want to go DJ Shocks or we want to go to Keldeo. I'm actually going to start off with an offensive lead this match. We see the Volcanion. I don't have a surefire answer for Volcanion unless I go with DJ Shocks. But DJ Shocks pretty much has an answer for almost everything on his team, except for the Sylveon. Okay, he goes for the Kyurem Black. So it's all good. Kyurem Black is usually a physical attacker, and we can go. I would say go straight for damage and go for the flamethrower. And then switch out with Volt Switch. Hidden Power Ice isn't going to do too much, and Thunderbolt's not going to do too much. Flamethrower will hit for neutral. So we'll get the Intimidation drop right now. Because I would just, like, pivot out. But because that my U-turner is weak to both his one to his stabs. And it has that Assault Vest. That is straight Assault Vest. DJ Shocks, you have to get out of there. Shocks, you gotta get out of there. Shocks, you gotta get out of there, bro. No. I saw that damage. We're getting out of there right now. We're getting out of there all types of way on Sunday. Because that's just straight Assault Vested. The damage output on something like that being so little is like instant Assault Vested. So maybe we'll go for the we're gonna go for Keldeo. Keldeo is kind of not the worst choice. Okay, so there's a couple things we can go for right here. I could go for the Icy Wind and get the attack down. I don't know if he's stuck into Ice Beam because it doesn't look like he's Choice Spec. There's Skull just in case he switches out. There's Hydro Pump just in case he switches out. There's Secret Short that's a guaranteed kill and hit pretty much everything else on his team at a decent rate, except for Sylveon and Landorus. I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind, just expecting to switch out. He did withdraw. Let's see what he can go for. Ribbons. Okay. That's all good. We're going to Icy Wind right now. Not going to do too much damage, but it's alright because we didn't want the Landorus to switch in. Right now, now I can go into Tina. I can go into Tornadus. Tornadus can Hurricane hit almost 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. Tornadus not the best bet. I have Heat Wave to deal with a lot of his mons. And then I have Hurricane to deal with the others. But I don't want him to think he can freely just do whatever he wants right now. I need to get Tina in. Tina go for a Shadow Ball. She goes for the Pixelated Hyper Voice. Oh, Raid Raptor. That hit way too hard. Harder than I wanted that to hit. But with the -1 speed, Ribbon should be able to... We should be able to get the Stealth Rocks, no problem. 2-hit KO with the Hyper Voice. Which is all good. crit. Raid Raptor wasn't going to do too much in this match anyway, outside of supporting. So let's see. Check moves. We have an Assault Vest on you. Hurricane knockoff. And I'm expecting that's a choice specs. I'm guessing it's choice spec. That's where I'm working off the assumption that Ribbons is choice spec. So knockoff on Tornadoes. I should have switched into Tornadoes before. So yeah, it was choice spec. Is not Hyper Voice still hits for half though. Still hits for half. Let's see. I'm gonna U-turn out. I gotta keep pivoting. Mostly because it's just ooh. That choice specs ruined me low key. So we don't have a lot of choices in terms of switch-ins. We could go for a Shadow Ball, hit almost anything on his team for a good amount of damage. Extra Joe is the only thing that actually Extra Joe doesn't care. So we're gonna go for Tina just in case he does go for a Hyper Voice. Nah, she goes for a Wish. So we know there's choice specs, Wish, probably a Protect. I'm definitely gonna go for a Shadow Ball, just expecting a switch out. Hopefully hitting whatever he brings in for at least a good neutral damage. Hopefully because Witch does half of Ribbon's HP, and I think Ribbon's this Sylveon might be full HP invested. Could stand for hoping that Shadow Ball just hits for over half. If we could do like 75% of whatever he brings in, I'd be good. But I'm looking at his team. He does withdraw. Who's he sitting in? Meta. Okay. So, good thing we did go for the Shadow Ball. We know that the Metagross is not showing. Yes! Got the KO! Not even playing games. I lost my stylus because I was excited and it flew somewhere and I lost it. I threw it at. So I threw. I have to grab it. So I threw my stylus. I threw my stylus on the table, flipped it, and it fell over to the side. Okay. So we're just bad people these days. So I do have a problem right now. Excadrill is too good. We could expect a Earthquake hitting Tina because Tina is a Levitator and Mold Breaker breaks do levitate. I'm going to go for Tornadus. Just completely avoid the whole entire Earthquake. Good prediction on my turn. We could go for the Heat Wave. I don't know if it's going to Oko Excadrill, but it could do some good damage. Over half. Decide to go for the Rapid Spin. Okay. So it's Life Orb. We're going to go for the knockoff. I'd rather have the guaranteed damage on the knockoff. I'm pretty sure the Metagross was the Mega. So nothing on his team is going to want to take a knockoff like that. And I think I am faster than the Excadrill. So, Bird Person. The Flying Eagle has nothing to worry about. So he does withdraw Excadrill. Let's see what he's going to bring in. He brings in the Volcanion. And we're going to get the knockoff of the Volcanion. Because Volcanion is only Pokemon that's only good. Well, only Japanese exclusive right now. We're not going to have it in America for a cool minute. Let's see how much Hurricane damage does. I know that Volcanion has a base 70 speed, so I'm not worried about outspeeding it. Definitely since it doesn't have its choice specs anymore. I'm not too worried about any damage in my... Oh, and it got confused! We are lucky this game! We're really lucky this game. Okay, so usually I always get mad because I do so, like... Sometimes I feel like I lose a lot of matches because of hacks. But we're actually getting hacks and we're getting good RNG. We're getting good numbers. I feel good about myself. DJ Shoxton, I swear, the best thing about a Mega Manectric team is not the Mega Manectric. I even said that when I did this Pokemon last time. And I only wanted to do this Pokemon this time because it did so poorly last time. I think we went 0-3, or we either went 0-3 or 1-2, and our only win was the last match of that session. So, I mean, it is a thing. And I'm using Pokemon that I'm not usually used to using. This crazy thing is I was actually going to make a Metagross team, but I needed enough prep time because a lot of the Pokemon that we needed for that... Ooh. I know what he might be going for. I'm switching out to Keldeo. Okay. So we were going to do a Metagross team, but because a lot of the mons that Metagross needed to support his team... oh gosh, why? Oh, Keldeo, I'm sorry, baby. I was like, he's gonna go for an Ice Beam. Fusion Bolt. Fusion Bolt hurt my soul. Okay, I'm gonna go for Athena. Athena should be faster than Mr. Black. And we didn't get to use Athena in my last battle. Athena got to chill in the background, not doing too much. So, Icicle Crash wouldn't be bad. Low Kick would hit for super effective. I don't know if Icicle Crash will hit for super effective, but he might be switching out to the Landorus. Then he switches out to Land. I'm gonna need Athena for Landorus. What else? He still has the Sylveon. I'm gonna go for Icicle Crash. I'm gonna go for Icicle Crash solely for the fact that just in case he switches out. I don't know if Icicle Crash is gonna do half damage to Mr. Black. It should. Athena is full power with a Life Orb. And we're faster. And Icicle Crash has a high base damage. Not enough. Just barely enough. And he goes for an Outrage. I don't know if Athena is going to be able to survive that. Oh, okay. So you know he's stuck into an Outrage for at least 3 turns. I need to keep DJ Shocks up. I definitely need to keep DJ Shocks at this point. I need to keep DJ Shocks up mostly because DJ Shocks is like my own... DJ Shocks is the only thing that can handle Landorus because of his high base speed. So we're going to get the Flamethrower off. And I actually might have to run Calcs on that. We might have to run Calcs on that. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Because the Landorus is... Landorus. I need to see Landorus base speed. Well, not base speed, but his... If you ever want to speed check something, just go to like this. Go to the Small page because that's the best way to do it. Go to the Small page, look at the base speed. I'm faster automatically. I just know that I'm higher than a base 31 speed. We're going to Volt Switch out. I'm going to keep the pivot going. Ribbons does not have anything like a... I mean, she doesn't have her Choice Scarf. I don't think she has any real disruption moves. And we still have Tornadus who is still up. I need to get back to my camera app so I can see how much. So let's see. Still has this. And I think he still has the Extra Drill. And he has Landorus. So as long as we keep DJ Shock should be faster than both those mons. So as long as we keep him up, we should be good. I'm going to send out Tornadus because we do know Ribbons is a special attacker. With her strongest move being Pixelate, there's also Side Shock, and that actually could ruin me. Okay. So, I'm going for the Hurricane. I just want to get the pure Hurricane damage right now. Hopefully it doesn't miss. Oh, so he withdraws. It's okay. He withdraws. Quaker Oats. Okay, so he sends in Landorus. Intimidation isn't going to mess with me so much. But Hurricane, I would feel like, is Hurricane going to only do half damage? No. And we got the Confusion. So, that was actually our strongest move. So, if we weren't intimidated, I would definitely say going for a knockoff would have been good. Because you pretty much know it has some type of move, some type of item. I don't know, it could be Choice Scarf, it could be anything. But I am going to go for a second Hurricane We're going to eventually miss Hurricane, but hopefully this is not the turn it misses Hurricane. Also, with Hurricane's inaccuracy and confusions thing, we might be able to survive another turn. So we get the second Hurricane off. And scummiest of health! Scummiest of health! That was the scummiest! The scummiest of health! And thanks to confusion, the scummiest of health ends up not giving a shit! If you can't tell, I'm pretty hype. I'm pretty hypo. I would say U-turn, but it's half resisted. I don't know what the extra drill might have. We're gonna knock off. I don't know if I'm faster. But Tornadus bird mode is the strongest mon I have ever seen. Like, I've never seen a mon like this put in so much work like that. I can't even be mad. And people are like, Tornadus is so OP. I'm just like, no, Tornadus, I don't see Tornadus a lot. I don't know, it's because I just don't see it in competitive OU like that. I don't know, I think I know he is OU. He is OU. But I wanted to use it just because it was a freaking bird. Hyper Voice! Oh, Assault Vest. I don't want to risk it, I'm just going to Heat Wave. So this concludes another Wi-Fi battle. Make sure you show some love, make sure you show some love by hitting the like button down below. Theme Thursday will be up on Thursday. And then all the other videos I put out the week, slowing down production just a little bit because of school. But I wanted to make sure I get a Wi-Fi battle for you guys on Monday. So comment, rate, subscribe. This is Marz Super on the Marz Super channel, and the Marz is out. Probably. It'd be nice if I press the broadcast button.